and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about planning for retirement and some mistakes that we on our way on the process of planning to stop working. What are some of the mistakes that we should avoid so that we do not get surprised after we retire? If you like content like this, kindly watch till the very end, and let's get right into today's video. A lot of people, especially young people, they do never think about retirement or the fact that there can be a day and time when they will need to stop working. It could be voluntarily of the traditional age of, let's say, 60 or 65, or it could be involuntary due to ill health, maybe an accident. You did not really plan to retire, but it comes anyway. It's important that we plan for retirement. We cannot keep working all our lives, otherwise we are going to get stressed out and it's actually going to affect our health as well. It's important that we put in certain systems, we adequately plan for them. In the process of planning for retirement, you need to avoid these mistakes. So if you're making this kind of mistakes, you want to take your pen and paper, jot them down. Make sure you are on the right path in respect to planning for your retirement or planning for when you will stop working. When we stop working, I mean, we still need to feed, we still need to eat, we still need to live life just like when we were working. When we were working, the money was coming in. But when we stop working, where's the money going to come from? We need to really consider all these things. So the first mistake that we need to avoid in terms of retirement or planning for retirement is underestimating how much we are actually going to spend or how much it's going to cost us after retirement to live. If you budgeted before you retired, you budgeted, you track your expenses, and you have a fair idea about your monthly, the amount of money you spend monthly on your expenses, multiplied by 12, you have an idea about how much you spend in a year. It gives you a fair idea of how much you would need to live off. Maybe sometimes people think that when you stop working, you're going to spend less, but it's actually not the case. When you stop working, you still need to eat, and mind you, inflation would still be there. The amount of money that you used to purchase or get your expenses, your bills paid, and all that, they might go up. The price of foods and rent, accommodation, transport, all these things with inflation being factored in is still going to go up and you will still need more money. So if you're spending X amount of money now per month, multiplying by 12, say in some 20, 30 years when you plan to retire, just imagine you might spend 4 times or even 10 times of that amount. So there's the need to actually not underestimate how much you are actually going to need after your retirement. True mistake. A lot of people are making this mistake or are planning to make this mistake is relying heavily on social security. It's a no. Do not plan of your social security or the monies that your employer is paying you on your social security. It's not that much, and so relying fully on it as your primary source of income after you retire or you stop working is a disaster. It's a recipe for disaster. Do not fully depend on only social security. Get systems in place, get investments in place, get a business running. Even after you stop working, people can still be working for you. Get into real estate or rental properties. A lot of streams, avenues we can still earn or passively earn income even after we stop working because we might need more money. When you grow older, sometimes it comes with health problems. The cost of health, medical bills might shoot up. And so it's important that we factor all these things. It's very necessary not to rely only or fully on your social security provided by the government. Get pension funds in place, investments, it will go a long way to really save your headache. I find that a lot of people do not put in place these things, and so they still need to work even after they retire. They just need to do some menial jobs, small part-time jobs here and there, just to still survive. But if you had put in place certain mechanisms or systems to still bring in the cash flow and not rely fully on social security, you wouldn't need to even still be working after you have retired. Failing to diversify, another point right from the second one, is failing to diversify your income streams. Find different ways. No matter how small the amount of money coming in from that source, it will still go a long way to help you. It's important that you do not rely on only one salary. You find different streams of ways of earning money or the cash flow coming in continuously. Number four, guys, is ignoring health costs. I mean, as I said earlier, retirement, it comes with, I mean, as you grow with that, it really comes with medical costs sometimes, or most of the times, if you're not careful, based on the life that you lived and your certain lifestyles that you lived. It can go a long way to affect you, your health, and then you might really need certain bill cost of medical. You might need certain medicines, medications, all these things, they come with money, sometimes very expensive. So you need to factor in medical costs into your retirement planning. Save monies towards that as well. Do not forget, it's very, very important. Another mistake, guys, number five, is claiming your retirement benefits too soon or withdrawing too much too soon. The idea of social security or a pension investment is to go into them or start benefiting after traditionally we hit the ripe age of, let's say, 60 or 65, then we can start benefiting. Some pension companies, they can allow you to withdraw some before, but let's know that it will go against you in terms of the benefits that you are going to get you when it's matured, and so that fund or that investment matures or arrives. It's important that we have patience and we think long term in terms of retirement. When we are saving, we are investing towards retirement, we just see it as money we have put somewhere and have forgotten about it. Do not dip your hand into your pensions or your social security before time. It goes a long way to affect you. That's why you need to put in place an emergency fund so that when emergencies or the inevitable happens, you do not have to go and withdraw from your investments for pension. Guys, like I said earlier, not planning for the unexpected or emergencies. Put in place emergency fund and emergency at least one emergency fund. If you can have more for other categories or expenses, that's the better. But the idea here is to have some monies put aside just in case of the inevitable or emergencies happening. This will serve as a buffer or as a cushion to your pension investment so that you do not go too deep your hands into it. Guys, if you love this content, give me a massive thumbs up, subscribe, click on that subscribe word down below to get subscribed. Keep supporting me, guys. Keep the share with your family and friends so that others can also have access to this content and also learn. Join me on this channel, on in this beautiful family. We are all about learning, of encouraging each other on our world creation journey. So do all to join us. Do all to check out my previous videos, guys, and watch out for the next one. See you in the next one. Have a massive, great day. It's bye for now.